What it do, y'all? Who out there? Anybody alive? Wake up, wake up. Come on, got anybody on here? Anybody? It's Friday night, people. Somebody got something up. Talk to me. Tell me something. Where you at? What you doing? Who you with? Ain't nobody on here yet. All right. Anybody out there? Ain't nobody out there. Maybe y'all sleeping. That's all right, though. All right, so people, talk to me. I need to know what people want. What you want to hear. What type of stuff? Because my analytics is showing me, people want the Corcoran shoe and the fights. You know what I mean? So I did one called Loyalty. I did a video called Loyalty. It got like 70 some views. I think it's up to 100 now. It's been up for a couple months. Ain't nobody giving a damn about no loyalty. That's the sad part though, because loyalty is what a lot more people need. You know, I try and stay loyal. That's who I am. You know, anybody that know your boy, they'll tell you. You I live by my word. That's all I got. You know, and I think the world would be a better place if more people did that. You know, just suggesting y'all. All right, let me see. Is there earthquake? Oh, uh, JC. Let's see. How is this for today? We want history. San Diego history. 40 history. Stories with no new cases attached. Lazy Low tapping in. Lazy Low, good looking out. That's what I'm saying. I'm just trying to find out so that I can, I'm saying, give you what you want. I'm a trench baby. I grew up in Southeast, I mean? I went to Choias, went to Gompers, went to, I'm saying, San Diego is home. So I'm saying, I got one I want to talk about Campo. You know what I mean? A lot of people, I'm saying, there's a lot of people that went through the system, the juvenile, the system period. Because you start out as a juvenile. You know what I'm saying? My homeboy Jail Felony, he got a song talking about easy to get in, but it's hard as hell to get out. And that's it's real because once they get you up in that system, they don't want to let you go because you a dollar sign. You creating a check for somebody. You done created jobs. You know what I mean? And how is that? Because they need to keep people up in here. But yeah, I'm saying, I wanted to go back talk about Campo because for me, camp was cool. I had fun at Campo. You know what I mean? I was able to be a kid because when I was in the streets, I wasn't a kid. You know what I mean? This was crip. You know what I mean? And it was the early '80s. Crack was everywhere. So you know, I was on the streets. So grinding was a way of life. If you don't hustle, you don't eat. And you know what I'm saying? I ain't never been skinny. Man, I got hustle in my genes. But it comes with the territory, you know what I mean? When you grow up, what I'm saying, and you ain't got much and it's hard on the yard and you gotta struggle. Oh yeah, you're gonna have some drive, you're gonna have some go get it. You know what I mean? Because if I want something, I'm gonna go get it. And back in the day, it wasn't the right way when I went to go get it. Because, it was times, I'm saying, around these times right here, the holidays. Oh, yeah, I'm saying, people were doing shopping and, I'm saying, I'm ready to lay somebody down. And I wasn't, I'm saying, I wasn't to crawl in your window and steal your piggy bank. Nah, I'm going to kick in your door. You know what I'm saying? Make you open the safe. But, I ain't going for the regular average Joe. You know what I mean? I'm looking for, I'm saying, I'm looking for the dope man. I'm trying to catch him slipping, you know what I mean? Make him, I'm saying, unass that bag he been building. That was my hustle. So my fan from LP and 5'9". Yeah, yeah, don't believe it. Pay homage. A lot of people, you know what I mean? People from Lincoln, those was the ops, people from 5'9". That was those, you know what I'm saying? We was, you know what I'm saying, but there's so many people now, you know what I'm saying? I got a nephew. Hard to believe, you know what I mean? But like my family is multicultural. So if you don't understand, you know what I mean? Like I said, I've said it before, I was taken in by the community. And there's people who took me in that laced me up and made me part of their family. And you know what I'm saying? I got a nephew named Brimstone, for 5'9" Brims. So he's, you know what I'm saying, he's a rider. You know what I mean? But I remember when he was a little kid and I was staying with his uncle and he was staying there. His uncle took my play brother took a lot of people in over the years and made them part of the family too. It's messed up, you know what I'm saying? He passed and it's the family ain't, you know what I'm saying, everybody ain't tight. But anybody that's out there that sees this, man, I love all y'all. You know what I mean? I don't have much family. People that know me, I grew up in the streets. So, you know what I'm saying? If you came up with me, you might be part of my family. And if you is, you know who you are. What we got? What we got? How far south did y'all use to float back in the day? I'm from Hilltop Drive, Maine, and the highway, South Bay race between some low tide. Yeah, hey, man, look, I remember back in the day, you know what I'm saying, when the trolley was running, you know what I'm saying, when the trolley first started, you know what I mean, we used to jump on the trolley and ride for free. Me and my road dog, you know what I'm saying, we was going out there, we was getting sacks from the homies in the set and then going out to San Ysidro, you know what I mean, slanging. And you know what I'm saying, the homies was mad at us because when we come back, you know what I mean, we done fucked off the dough. You know what I mean? Hey, we done spent that. But now we got big homies chasing us around, you know what I'm saying, trying to put foot in our ass. We the young homies, you know what I'm saying? So they know, you know what I mean, they gonna get us, you know what I mean? But you know what I mean, we gonna run from you here or there, and you know what I mean, we gonna eventually have to pay the piper. And you know what I'm saying, I got touched on by one or two of the I got touched on by a bunch of the homies. But you know what I mean, it got to the point where, you know what I mean, yeah, as far as south as we go, you know what I'm saying, my hood, my boundaries, as far as I know, go from the 15 freeway to Euclid, from Imperial to the 94. Inside there, you in the Vadio, you in the hood. What's up, big dog? Much love. Babyface, Lokester. I see you, man. I see you. Good looking out. I appreciate you for tapping in. Everybody, I appreciate everybody, you know what I'm saying, that hollers, you know what I'm saying, hit that like, hit that subscribe, share this with somebody, man. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, trying to get this cracking. I got a bunch of stuff, you know what I'm saying, like I said, I'm still working on getting out of this big head, but it's coming, you know what I mean, last week I didn't do much, you know what I mean, it was the holidays, man, you know what I'm saying, I'm still stuffed, you know what I mean, I ate way too much. But I've been losing weight, so I'm okay. You know what I mean? I just got to get back on the, you know what I'm saying, doing some, But you got to stay ready. You never know. Somebody might try and cut me in line at Burger King. Nah, I clown though. I clown. But nah, I've been trying to eat healthy, you know what I'm saying, and turkey, you know what I'm saying, that's on my list. That's, you know what I'm saying, that's what the wife feeds me. But she gives me salads too. I'm not a fan. But you know what I mean, she's keeping me going. And like I say, this is the best life. Go to that fish market right there. Oh, Logan. fish market on Logan. Are you trying to get a motherfucker to go down into the dip? I ain't going down there. You tripping. Nah, that was a hot spot. You better not go down there. You get one of them green lights, boy. You know what I'm saying? Not if you're from the wrong side. No doubt. Hey, I'm with you. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Man, like I said, I'm working on a lot of stuff, you know what I mean? But I don't have, a lot of time. This ain't my full-time hustle right here. You know what I mean? Hopefully, I'm gonna start getting, some in from this and start doing more. But like I said, I got more coming. I'm about to come with, some new stuff. I got plans. I got you know, some things going on, trying to make it happen, Captain. But I ain't with being broke. So I'm trying to spread my hustle, so it's a lot of new avenues. This YouTube is opening up. Ooh. You still awake? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to do some new things and it'll be coming soon. Wanted to get on here and try and put some time in and get some content out because like I said, I ain't been doing nothing in a while. We had family in from out of town. Man, we had a good time, It was also anniversary with the wifey, so had a little special time with the queen. And man, this is the best life. I'm blessed. This is the best I've ever been living. This is the best I've ever felt. This is the best I've ever been doing in my life. This is the most I've ever had. And this is because my wife has been keeping me focused. And that's the thing, everybody, needs to find something that's going to fine tune you because only you know what's going to work for you, And for me, it's a little bitty, pretty high yellow queen that I married. And she's always there. She even when I got a bad attitude and I have a bad attitude a lot. But it's hard for me because people don't understand. I lived a different way, and it's hard for me because I'm used to keeping the mad mug on because that's a way of life, and I have to mentally tell myself to smile because that's not a natural facial expression when when you're stuck in the box. I spent a couple decades in the cage, and it fucks with you. You know what I mean? It messes with you. Don't get me wrong. I ain't no more special than anybody else. But then again, my mom always did say I was special. But all jokes aside, I even had to go ask for some help because if I start slipping, it's like my fear is if I slip and I put my hands on somebody because that's what I did my most time for. Cuz man, I try to holler at you, man. Hit my email, get at me. I'm trying to do a couple interviews, trying to bump my little thing up. And I seen your little get down. I just don't know who you are. I don't, I don't know a lot about this internet shit. So, trust is an issue with me. But it's NH at Gmail. NH Snowrock, SNOWROC at Gmail. But yeah, hit me there. Like I say, I work 10 hours a day. So that's my main hustle, and I'm all legit. So all my hustles is legit. But I'm trying to do different things. This is some new stuff, because I'm working on other things. But yeah, I want to do the interview, I just wanted to holler at you because I don't, I don't know who you are. I checked out your channel and it's cool, you got some shit up in there. But you know what I mean? I just wanted to, you know what I'm saying, holler at you and see who you was. So I'm glad you hollered, you know what I mean, appreciate it. But yeah, you know what I'm saying, definitely I want to do something. Just get at me. You know what I mean? Because I've been waiting on the Hoodie Hood, you know what I'm saying, hook me up with the boy from Street TV. Where you at, bruh? I'm still waiting, you know what I mean, waiting in the wings. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I ain't doing much. I'm just, you know what I'm saying, working, you know what I'm saying, trying to build my brand, trying to, you know what I'm saying, get some subscribers. So yeah, you're on other social media, it's like Instagram. Yeah, I'm on Instagram. I don't know let me look this shit up. I don't know all this stuff. I'm still learning. I just got on Instagram and I be on there fucking around sometimes just trying to pay attention and see what's going on. But shit, I don't know half that shit and how it's going down. What the? Yeah, well, so Joey Patuka. Yeah, Joey Patuka on Instagram. And just hit me. Like I say, I'm on Facebook. And, you know what I mean? Like I said, I'm not a social media guru. That's not my, you know what I'm saying, get down. I've been, you know what I'm saying, I've been in the trenches. I've been where I was at, they didn't have computers. And then shit, you know what I'm saying? The last prison I was at, you know what I mean? Damn phone cost you, you know what I'm saying, $300 and that was for a flip. And that touch cost you six. And that's only when you catch a cop, you know what I'm saying, wanting to get a new boat for his vacation. They quick to sell you a phone and then come and try and take it back from you. I done seen it before. Yeah, that's the way it is. But anyway, you know what I'm saying, I'm not out there no more. You know what I mean? I'm out here in the real world living life. They got they got a little thing going on. It's a big park in San Diego called Balboa Park. And just happens, you know what I'm saying, that's one of the places me and my wife do our, you know what I'm saying, walking. So I was gonna take her down there, you know what I'm saying, she just getting off work right now. So gotta catch up with her, get her tightened up, make sure she, you know what I'm saying, feeling it. And we go out, you know what I'm saying, go for a walk, see the December nights in San Diego. It's all the lights, it's Christmas carols, it's, you know what I'm saying, it's Christmas thing. And you know what I'm saying? I swear for years and years, I was and anybody that know me can verify, I was the bah humbug. I was mad at the world. It's Christmas. So what? Christmas ain't nothing. Christmas is just another day for me to be locked in a cage. Ooh, and I was hot, mad and angry at everybody. It was, man, look, mad at the world because the world mad at me. And that's the way I lived. And everybody, you know what I'm saying, people that knew me when I was inside, they, you know what I'm saying, the person out here now, it's a little bit more. It's a little bit more to me. You know what I mean? I'm learning to be human. I'm learning to be a normal person. And it's not easy, but you know what I'm saying, it's way better than, you know what I'm saying, stuck in that box. Uh Learn to ride a bike in Balboa Park. That's love. That's right. Balboa Park be having all kinds of stuff. I know they do the scare trail thing there. They had like the haunted house, but you walk through the trails, and then that they go big on that. And then they do the December nights, you know what I'm saying, with all the lights and everything. But there's so much stuff going on in Balboa Park that people don't even know about. It's the museums, you know what I mean? Me and my wife, we be exploring. I done been to museums, you know. It's crazy because you know what I'm saying, I didn't do stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like I was speaking in one of my videos and I don't remember which one it was. I think it was the intro. But I was talking about how I confined myself to the hood. I confined myself to where I felt safe. I was accepted. I was, you know what I mean? In the hood, I was safe. You know what I mean? And I stayed in the set. And people didn't notice this. No one knows this. I noticed this. I saw this because they took me away. They locked me in a box, sent me all up and down California, bounced me from, you know what I'm saying, prison from prison, from hole to hole, from fights to fight to, you know what I mean, and you know what I'm saying, that was just that's the way the system is. It's there to punish. It ain't there to rehabilitate. I did everything I could, you know what I'm saying, to try and correct myself, but you know what I'm saying, the state doesn't care about your rehabilitation because if you're rehabilitated and you don't come back, they don't have a job. It's job security to keep you deaf, dumb, and stupid. The root of all evil, money. It's all about the money. Follow the money. Look at it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know half of the stuff that goes on. But like for a while, I worked when I was in level 4. I worked in the visiting room, and we had to, you know what I'm saying, move all the chairs and tables and buff and wax the floors and do all the cleanup. But we did C yard, level 4 C yard, and level 4 D yard visiting room. And in the middle is the hallway where all the officers come through. It's called the central control. And this is where their bulletin boards are with all their information. So I used to be on there reading that shit. You know what I mean? And then at that time, the CCOPA is the Correctional Officers Union. And back then, they were one of the most powerful unions in, you know what I'm saying, in California. And you know what I'm saying, I know they had Arnold Schwarzenegger, you know what I'm saying, all up on there, you know what I'm saying? Arnold Schwarzenegger is the one that put the R on CDCR. It was just CDC, California Department of Corrections. And then Arnold came in, I'm going to put an R on it. And now it's Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation. Ain't no damn rehabilitation. You just got us locked in a cage. You punishing us, keeping us stuck. Not trying to, you know what I'm saying, teach, educate, and then they, you know what I'm saying, we can do more. But you scared, you know what I'm saying, that we're gonna do something that we shouldn't be doing. Or are you scared of something else? Are you scared of what? What is it? Because that's the thing, you know what I'm saying, fear drives a lot. So what are you afraid of? What do you fear? I don't know. I fear me. Because I know if I slip up, they're going to put me back in the box. I can't see that happening. So I got to be on point. I got to stay on guard. I got to, you know what I'm saying, stay on point and not let nobody, you know what I'm saying, get me caught up. OG Mike, I see you. Then I don't see you. Where you go? Holla. Rehabilitation is self-made or no gain. That's true, you know what I mean? Because one thing I just learned this, like, you know what I'm saying, a couple of weeks ago. Now, like I was talking about when I was younger, in the video of my intro, I think I talked about I was comfortable in my hood, so I confined myself to the hood. When we left the hood, it was just to go get into something, you know what I mean, because we was gang banging, or you know what I mean, to go, get some money, get some bread, try and spread our hustle. And that's the thing is, I got lost right there. What was I talking about? So yeah, you know what I'm saying? I confine myself to the hood. And when you do that, you limit yourself because I miss out on a lot of other stuff because I didn't step out of my comfort zone. So what I learned, what I was trying to say is there's a story I heard of lobster. Now, true story, lobster, when it grows, it's uncomfortable because it's in a shell that's too small for it. And it's really uncomfortable and it's going through life and it's uncomfortable and everything hurts and it's uncomfortable and it's like, man, everything is fucked up. And then finally, when the lobster had enough, he climbs out of that shell and it hides under a rock and it gives itself enough time for a new shell to form. And then he comes out and he's bigger. But if that lobster ain't eating, that lobster ain't growing, then that lobster ain't never going to become uncomfortable in his shell. And then he'll never grow. So I've been going through a bunch of stuff and I've been uncomfortable and I've been dealing with shit. But that's just a sign of growth. There's, you know what I'm saying, there's growth whenever there's struggle. Whenever there's, you know what I'm saying, adversity, you know what I'm saying, that means you get a move up. But that's the thing, you know what I'm saying, like with taking the L. Taking the L. People gotta learn when you're taking the L, you're not taking a loss, you take a lesson so that you don't have to take a loss. You take the lesson, Because if you learn from the lesson, then it's not a loss. Because you learn and you don't have to repeat. If you don't learn from a mistake, you're forced to repeat it. I've repeated a bunch of them. OG Mike, what's up? Mitch mentioned you when we interviewed him. We'd like to have you on for interview. Hard truth and review. Like I say, I'm up for whatever. Like I don't know I don't know who you are, you know what I mean? I gotta, check you out. I don't, you know what I'm saying, I don't mess with everybody. Big bro, what's up from Texas? Hey, Texas, man. Family just went back to Texas, man. I'm gonna go out there next year, go see the family, man. It's beautiful out there. Growth and progress comes from being productive. Yeah, you gotta stay pushing. Can't stop, won't stop. Look, can you see it? Oh, there it is. Can't stop, won't stop. This is stuff I live by. You know what I mean? And this is real. You know what I mean? I live by this. And the only thing that can stop me is me. And you know what I'm saying? I'm not stopping no time soon. I like where I'm at. I like what I'm doing. I like how I'm doing. I like how I'm feeling. I like how I'm living. I am blessed by the best and praying for the rest. Look, this is the bottom floor. You guys getting in now. This is the bottom floor. I guarantee you. You know what I mean? Just look at it. Think about it. Even when snow falls, it lands on top. So, I'm always get there. I can't stop. I won't stop. Man, you know what I'm saying? Me, I'm trying to spread my hustle, like I said, but you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my story out there. It's so much more. People don't know about the white boy Joey stories. People don't know about, you know what I mean, the Joey story, which is evolving right now. You know what I mean? Because, I started on my videos and the ones I've been doing that got the numbers, that's the beginning of when Snow Rock was created. Because Snow Rock, the name, it started out as a joke between my homies that We was, you know what I'm saying, doing illegal business. We was, you know what I'm saying, laying down the dough man. And that's the thing, you know what I'm saying, we was running up in there. We know you got guns. We taking them too. And, I think back at a lot of the stuff that I did, and I should have been gone a long time ago. I'm a firm believer that, you know what I'm saying, the man upstairs kept me here for something. I'm not sure what it is, but every day I ask him to give me the strength to get it done and show me what he needs me to do. So I'm just trying to, live it out and make it happen. It's so much, I'm going to do. It's so much I want to do. It's so much, to be done. But that's the thing, man, look, I'm taking all y'all along with me. Come on, let's go. Because I'm trying to, give me an RV and travel around the country with my wife. So, I can do that and this. So I just got to find something else, to pay for the RV and we can push. But nah, for real, I'm trying to do a lot. You know what I mean? I want to own my own home one day. I don't need to be rich. I ain't come for money. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember, E40 say, I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. I was born with a rusty one. Hey, I had a spoon. I'll take that. I was able to eat. I learned to eat. And now I'm learning to live. And it's nothing else that can stop me from learning everything else I need to know. I ask for help as much as I can. If you know something that I don't know, hit your boy up. Holla at me. So OG Mike, hit me, hit my Gmail, NASnowrock at Gmail. Hit me, you know what I'm saying? We'll holler and figure out, what to do. I'm trying to figure out how to make this do what it do. Because I got some stories, and I ain't even scratched the surface because I'm still trying to get comfortable talking. I feel like I be talking to myself. I'm sitting here, looking myself on the camera. Whoa. But I'm talking to myself. Ain't nobody in the room. You know what I mean? Sometimes I got my beautiful wife behind the camera. That's when you usually see me smiling when I'm looking at the camera because I'm looking at my beautiful wife. But she's not here right now. She's just getting off work. So, no smiles for you. Nah. Yeah, count the blessings. Not. Oh man, you know what I'm saying? I'm too blessed to be stressed. You know what I mean? It's so much, like where I came from, what I've been through to get here. Man, you know what I'm saying? I'm here. I'm still here. Can't stop and I won't stop. Because I'm saying, I got plans. There's things I want to do. There's things I'm saying, that I'm gonna accomplish no matter what. And this, I'm saying, I'm not sure what to say on here or what I mean, I'm still working it out. But if you give me some time, it's gonna get to the point where I'm gonna be able to, keep y'all entertained. Like I said, I got a bunch of stories, and like right now I got a big ass head full of stories, but don't know which one to tell you. I don't know what to talk about. I don't know, you talk about neighborhood history, I'm from 41st Street. I'm from neighborhood 41st Street. And back in the day, we used to be on patrol. The young homies, especially me, because I was white. So, the homies was on me, I had to do if one person put in this much work, I gotta do twice that. And it's every time. I gotta do twice as much. Just to prove that I'm down. I'm with it. I'm here. I'm I'm that motherfucker. Send me. Put me in, coach. Put me in. And that was how I was hungry. I was, I wanted to be accepted. I wanted to earn my stripe. I wanted to earn, my place. And you know what I'm saying, now, you know what I'm saying, it's like, man, I remember the first time I heard it. It was in the visitor room. My homeboy, you know what I'm saying, my homeboy's girl, his baby mama, you know what I'm saying, was visiting and she from the set and she like, oh, that's Snow Rock. He like a legend. And it was like my head got big than the motherfucker. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm a legend. I'm a legend. You know what I mean? But then the reality of it is, because I didn't accept it. I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not no legend. You know what I mean? I'm not. What did I do? You know what I mean? All I did was what I was supposed to do. You know what I mean? That's the thing. I don't see that as nothing special. The only reason it's special is because most motherfuckers don't. I didn't fold up. I didn't back down. I didn't give in. I didn't get get taken out because it's people that did the same as me, but they got taken out. I made it. It's other ones that made it, and it's other ones that you hear that are serious and that are proud and that are, you know what I'm saying, still here. Because it's a lot of soldiers, a lot of riders, a lot of real ones that fell along the way. And that's just being real. Because when you in the war zones, sometimes, things happen and you have no control. And if anybody I'm saying is in the movies, go check out that movie Animal with Ving Rhames. Yeah. Check out that one because for a while I felt like an animal. I was just stuck in the cage. That was it. Every now and then they let me out to play. And I get to go to yard with everybody else, you know, and then it was back to the box, you know. And that's the thing. Every prison I ever been to, I've been to the hole. They send me to CRC. CRC is a level 2. They don't even have a hole there. They send me to Chino. I've been to every hole in every prison that I've been to. And it's like every prison I've been to, the administration or the police or whoever the powers that be are at the time wanted to put me in protective custody or in SNY, sensitive needs yard. And no, you put me on the main line, and then they'll try and say, well, it's just a lot of bloods. I don't give a damn. Well, the whites, I don't give it. Put me on the yard. I'm not going. Put me on the yard. Well, if you go out there, we're not responsible. Something happens. Okay, put me on the yard. And that's the thing. I'm not stupid. I'm not, you know what I mean? But I had made my mind up a long time ago. You know what I mean? That I was going to stand tall, that I wasn't going to stop. I wasn't going to bow down. And when I caught all that time, I caught all that time, what was that? 94, 1994. I got a case of assault with a deadly weapon for a fist fight in Tijuana, coming back from Club XS in 1994. Man, I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? If people know Club XS, the 1994 Club XS was cracking. You know what I mean? And Club XS was, you know what I'm saying, the spot. If you went to Tijuana, that was the first spot you got to. The line out front was ridiculous. We had to stand in line to get in. And then, you know what I'm saying, I went up in there, you know what I'm saying, if anybody knows San Diego was a blood town. So the Bloods outnumber us like 4 or 5 to 1. And that's the thing, you know what I'm saying, we're in the line and I'm looking at the line like, man, I ain't going up in there in front of us in the line. You know what I'm saying? It was a bunch of big ass Samoans. Come to find out it was Matty Stone from 5'9" Brims. So, you know what I mean? But we had, you know what I'm saying, we had bumped into each other before. So we, you know what I'm saying, knew each other. And you know what I'm saying, that's the thing, you know what I'm saying, you have a mutual respect or you just get it going, get it cracking. You know what I mean? Ain't no, you know what I mean, if you don't know somebody, you know what I'm saying, you're going to get at them. But if you know a motherfucker and you know this motherfucker ain't, you know what I'm saying, fisting to bow down or back up, then, you know what I'm saying, mutual respect, you know what I'm saying, y'all do your thing, we gonna do our thing. So, you know what I'm saying, we was up in the club, man, it was cracking. I don't drink. You know what I mean? I'm up in the club, you know what I'm saying, it is tail. It's a whole bunch of tail around here. So on the dance floor, on the main dance floor, anybody know Club Excess, when you go all the way inside, the main dance floor has the sides that go up higher. Then the corners go up a little bit higher. I'm on the corner, and I got a female in front of me and a female behind me. Now I'm in white. I got the Pendleton, the white t-shirt, the white hat with the blue letters that say snow, the blue bandana on the bill of my hat. You know what I mean? The blue Pendleton, blue, gray, and white Pendleton, white t-shirt, gray Dickies, and Chucks, fat laces. Just crap. I got a blue rag tied on my head because I'm bald up here and I got long hair. So I got the blue rag. I'm covering up. I don't want nobody to know. You know what I mean? My hair that ran off a long time ago. But, you know what I mean? It looks good. I got the ponytails, you know what I'm saying? With the twists, and you know what I'm saying? All right, I'm gonna hit you up, you know what I'm saying? After this, getting hungry, I'm gonna have to go get me something to eat, man. It's Friday night, man. Who got something going? Is somebody doing something? Anybody? Somebody let me know what you're doing tonight. I know you ain't sitting up in the house on the internet, but get your ass up and do something. You go find some tails. I found mine. Keeping that one. I got a winner. Yeah. Yeah, Mike, you know what I'm saying? We gonna holler. All right, people, you know what I'm saying? Look here, man, you know what I'm saying? The wifey's off work. I'm gonna go give her a smooch and see about, you know what I'm saying, getting her out tonight, you know what I mean? So we can go dance to some Christmas music or something. And that's crazy because I was the bah humbug guy. I was mad at the world when I was incarcerated. Tail sleeping on the couch. I'm keeping that, fellow. That's what's up. JC, that's what's up. Because that's the thing, man. You got to be careful out here, man. You get some bad tail, it's all bad. They got some tail that'll get rid of you. So you got to be careful, man. You know what I mean? And at the same time, loyalty is important. Loyalty is important. So if you can't, you know what I'm saying, find somebody that's going to be loyal to you, you better hold on to it because it's rare. I found it. Still going. But we just celebrated, you know what I'm saying, our 5th anniversary. And, you know what I mean? She's the best. She keeps me going. For those that don't know. Hey, I'm fixing to close this one out. Y'all holler at me. Look, like I said, I'm going to try and do these lives like, you know what I'm saying, at least every 2 weeks. We're going to start doing more, but, you know what I'm saying, just stick with me. I'm going to holler at y'all. Stay up. And